One time for your mind, no time to waste time.
Welcome back to the RedWine VC.
Yes, sir.
On this week's episode on The Real Talk,
relationship responsibilities.
So, if your partner does not invest in you, does that mean that they don't love you?
Oof.
What do you people think?
Basically, they don't. Cutthroat.
simple.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
I feel like they do.
Why do you feel so?
Because it depends on the the present position of your partner. You know, if let's say they're not in a place where they can really, let's take for example financially. If I'm not financially stable at the moment, I cannot meet your needs. But that doesn't mean I don't love you. I can provide for you there. However, the only one that I feel like it's not permittable is the emotional. Because if you can't meet someone's emotional needs, then it's a problem.
So the aspect of you talking about investing is mostly weighed down on finances.
Yeah, mostly. I think it would cover like everything that consists of a relationship. You know.
How about someone who invests so much money in you, but they don't invest other things?
Or how about we can dive into them like
Okay,
one.
so in this scenario, the partner is like just dating, or is it like a husband or wife? What?
No, it's a relationship. Let's say it's a
Oh,
relationship.
it's a committed relationship.
I think there's no way somebody would say they love you but they don't invest in you, because you have a great impact on them, so they would want you to be better, even so that they can be better themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, because I feel like you should try to go in every area of your life, especially if you're in a relationship. But let's consider what if you're in a position where you can't afford to offer financial.
You can always buy a sweet. You can buy
what?
you can buy a sweet, you can buy candy, you can buy
flowers.
juice.
Yeah, little things do matter. They go a long
You
way.
just can't say I don't have money, I can't buy you anything.
No, but let's dive into the real. You know, like come on.
So he can't be that broke, bro.
You can't be that broke. You can't be that broke.
Broke, bro.
Definitely, you can.
But is buying you a sweet an investment?
An investment. That's the thing. It's not definitely. It's just an act of a gesture of caring about.
Yeah, but when it
someone.
comes to finances, even maybe those things would count, like gifts. Like somebody is buying you gift because they're investing in you. Yeah.
But what about investing in growth? Like for example,
In what?
growth.
Okay.
Like your partner needs or has a business idea or has something going on or needs some help financially or assistance with probably even their school, you understand, academics or education, because that's investment. You can help with someone or other things or family. Say okay, I can, like if you can't provide for that, does that mean they don't? I feel like they do. It's probably in their own position of where they are at the moment. It can't be that broke, true, but
Then why are you, let's say you're saying maybe he's broke and the investment comes in to say if I don't buy you something then I'm not really into you. Okay, what I feel is, why are you in a relationship when you can't even do the small basic needs, like maybe get me, as she said, maybe a sweet or whatever it may be, no matter how small. You can't just have zero to offer in a relationship. I think that's
But I think you brought up something very important where you said, what if it's a big thing like investing in your business or school fees? I don't think you have to be entitled to such things in a relationship. They can do it if they want to, but you're not entitled to
Yeah, they're
it.
not obligated.
And if they don't do it, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It's a big thing that somebody can do.
okay, it's not obligatory though. But let's take, there are people who would see it in that way. To some people, it's not obligatory. But there are people that will say, I'm not saying like pay 100% of her school fees or his school fee. I'm just saying he's probably needing an amount to top it up. Because there are people going through a lot.
Yeah.
So there are people who are into colleges or high school or whatever, pursuing whatever they are, but they just need that 1,000 to finish their final payment. They just need a 500 to buy an application to to do something, or they just need this dress to go for their interview. Understand? So, and I am not in a position in which I can provide that for you. To me, I don't feel like that doesn't mean I don't love you, but it's like you have to understand where I am at the moment. But like you said, you have no reason being in a I support that 100%, but again, let's be realistic. There are times we go into relationships because we like someone and we like them because of how we know they are, without getting 100% blinded by their status. I like you, I don't care about your background or whatever you're doing, let's have a relationship. So most of us don't consider
those things
when getting to like saying I need to be in this period where I have to provide for myself, the basics before going into relationships. We just see people, we blend, we have fun, we get into relationships regardless of our statuses.
But then I also feel being in a relationship is also about sacrifice. You're not supposed to be too comfortable not having to offer or to invest with someone.
True.
You understand? I will see it to say the same. If you love me, there's a certain level of sacrifice that my boyfriend would do for me and a normal friend would do. And that's what will draw the difference.
True.
So I don't think people should, why I feel like investment, you really have to, not really, but okay, you have to invest in someone because it's just sacrifice. Let me see, you don't have anything, but let me see you at least try an effort to get it. You understand?
That's the thing. I feel like when you go into a relationship, you should be in a place where you have to understand each other. Can this person be able to afford it? Even if they can't, but if they're making an attempt or an effort to do it, then it's appreciable, you understand? So, for me, I feel like it doesn't mean they don't love you, but again, you have to know where they are at the moment. Because investments come in a little ways. It's not like, simple ways. Like, me just buying, for example, like, let's say we're solo in status, and me just buying, you've got your papers to go to college or somewhere, me just buying you just a sneaker to go for your Mondays or Tuesday classes is an investment. It doesn't mean it has to be an outcome for me, but I have sacrificed to do something for you.
The sneaker, the chocolate, or shoes?
Shoes.
I think he meant chocolate. Now he's
No. I think he meant shoes.
If I meant chocolate,
I got you, huh?
if I meant chocolate, we'd both be eating that chocolate for an hour. Okay, let's keep it 18 plus.
Buy a school bag.
Buy a school bag.
But I mean, it depends on the way how we describe what investment it is and how you invest into your partner.
But I think the essence of investment really is to see someone do better in a particular area or holistically, if we might say. I think the essence of investment really is to see someone become better, because I feel just like Lomi said, we can't talk about love and then subtract sacrifice. Irrespective of the position where you are, there's always something that you can be able to do. It might not be money, it might not be other things, but you can still do something. So you just can't be in a relationship and have nothing to offer. No, then someone is wasting their time at the end of their day.
Definitely, because despite my own stance in point of this view, I feel like a relationship should be three things: a place of peace, a place of growth, and a place where development would fall under growth as well. So you can be in a relationship and not grow. And that's where you should grow, there should be investments, because that's where you teach people a lot of things. You just doing that gesture teaches them gratitude, because it's not like it becomes the new normal, but it teaches them to appreciate things, because they know where you are, they know you can't afford it, but you just trying to, the little things that matters. So you should grow, but at the same time, like, understand each other. But yes, you should do something in a relationship to boost your partners, something for them. Something has to happen in terms of that. But I don't feel like it would be based on a line like, if they don't invest in you, then it doesn't mean they don't love you.
Yeah, but
financially.
you at least have to try.
try
sure,
something. Yeah.
But I think certain relationships have come to an end because investment has just been understood in one light, which is finances. Yeah. So if the guy doesn't bring any money, doesn't give you any money, or buy you certain things, I'm not saying that we shouldn't. We should, but if it's not money, then it's not investment. So I would love to know maybe from the ladies what do they define as investment? Like what would you say? No, he really invested in me. If it's not maybe money, like money paper form or Alipay or WeChat, I don't know.
Or home bounds.
What do you think?
I think what I describe as investment, as I said, is effort in every sector.
Okay.
His sacrifice in every sector.
Yeah.
Like, what is he willing to do for me in what situation? Understand? I don't expect you to get me bags, Gucci bags, Dolce & Gabbana, the belts. No. But let's say when the need arises, are you the type who can stand up, can stand in line, you understand, can be there to support certain small issues? You know, a man who can help me with small things, no matter how capable, according to his capability, I will see, even in big things, when you take things forward, he is able to, you know, step up, be in control. That's what I feel. But it's not literally like you have to buy me something every month. Every month is my birthday. If you don't, then I'm upset.
Birthday A, birthday B.
No, I'm not being logical then.
Yeah, I think the effort should be there in every sector, like she has said. But sometimes we think of money because that's the hardest thing somebody would want to let go of. You can give me your time. You can spend the rest of the day with me, but when it comes to money, you can't give me all your money. So I would want to see how selfless you can be. And that is going to give me a picture of how you're going to be, even if we get married as a husband. Are you going to be selfless? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's why I think the emphasis is on money, because the rest of the things can easily be given.
Be given, especially if you're interested in someone. Like you can just everything is there. Emotion.
So you think if the situations were reversed, you feel selfless the same way you expect him to feel selfless?
Yeah.
Well, really?
Of course. Why not?
No, I'm just checking.
Okay.
I don't know with the guys, because I think this is it's heavy on the female side. Do you expect a girl to invest as much as you're investing? Or
Not
invest
as
at
much.
all?
You can invest as much as
money-wise, like
yeah.
some gifts.
But at least I want to see you
Something.
Effort.
surprise
A
me.
gift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't expect it.
I don't expect it.
I don't expect
Surprise
it,
me.
but sometimes surprise me. Like for example, even when we go out, if I ask you out, I'm responsible.
Exactly.
Whether or not I'm pursuing you, we're in a relationship, I am the man, I'm responsible. Or sometimes just say, hey babe, I'll take care of you. You get it? But when you surprise me, I'm not saying you should do it.
Be that
Yeah, you know.
It should be that.
When you surprise me, I feel the need to do more.
When we go to the
Motivate.
boss, you're like, I've got it. Pam pam, you scan twice for me. When we go take a cab, don't worry, I've already paid. You understand? Like, I'm not saying you must do it, but there's certain ways you invest, because guys, we don't have this expectation, financial expectation for women. I don't feel like guys should, but you in a way you surprise me.
And we actually like to do it, because even if I had to complain about you not doing something for me, I have the audacity to complain, because I do it for you.
That's true. That's true.
So for us guys, I feel like when it comes to finances, just the little things, just the little things is great. Even buying a sneaker is good.
Which one are we talking about here?
Oh, of course.
There are so many sneakers here.
Buying a shoe sneaker is great. Buying the chocolate sneaker is greatest.
Or is it just cheaper? Or is it just cheaper?
No, it's not for the cost. It's not for
You
the
buy a
cost.
box that will equal to the price of the sneaker.
But if I was to go beyond 18 plus,
Let's not.
Let's leave that.
using the sneaker, it depends on the. Anyway, both is fine. Both is good, because it shows me. The funny thing about gifts is it shows me I'm on your mind. You understand? It shows like you were thinking about me, and I do appreciate it. And for both parties, I feel like even when you've been presented with a gift, from sneakers to belts, from the chocolate sneakers or to the footwear sneakers to anything, we appreciate it a lot, especially for guys. We appreciate it. I don't know, but to me personally, if I'm being gifted something by a woman, I hardly wear it. Not because I don't appreciate it, because I don't want it to wear out to the point where I can.
Just a special
Just a
occasion.
special
Just to
occasion.
save it for the
So you
longest
can
time.
see, I would use that shoe for 4 years and it's still be in the same condition because I'm not wearing it constantly, but I'm wearing it on special occasions and it's still there in its box and everything, good looking and everything, because I do appreciate it. So I feel like, you know, these subtle things that we do, they're all investments because they all remind this person about you, and it's about showing them how you feel about them. And it's great to do that in a relationship. You shouldn't go into a relationship without being well fed for yourself, because there are responsibilities in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let's not say, even though we try to often say women like money, some things that people say.
No, from the beginning of time, they've always loved good things.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
things.
from the beginning
Love
of
things
time.
that
Yeah.
shine.
True, but as a man, you have your responsibility in the relationship. You know, you can't just stay 1 month. No, not even 1 month. 2 weeks without going out. You understand? Like, come on. Even though you spend time indoors, you have to at least go out, eat someplace, or go someplace. Necessarily doesn't mean spending a whole bunch of money. Even just a little money, but just spend time outside, and it's fine. So yeah, there are certain relationship responsibilities that must be done financially and emotionally and all the other knowledge.
So if someone is in a relationship and they've never invested on them, they should leave, eh?
Bounce.
Never. Not even the little things.
Why?
What are they doing there?
Yeah.
That's
What makes you
What do
different
you
from
think,
the
though?
rest?
I think they should leave.
That's
Yeah,
what
because-
They should
Yeah.
leave because
Where is it going?
I feel love in its sense has got many children, many children, and that kindness is one of them. You know, there are certain things that you are going to do for someone, and you won't really say to say I love you, but they'll understand. Say this person is doing this because they love me. So love in itself is a language that has got many. You know, you say it in many ways. So investment is one of them. You cannot love someone and not invest.
invest in them.
Yeah, you cannot love someone and not invest. Not even the
even
slightest.
sneakers.
Yeah, not even the
even
slightest.
sneakers.
Whichever sneakers is it.
Both sneakers. True.
That makes a
But
lot of
question,
sense.
what is, aside from the money investment, what's your definition of somebody emotionally invested?
First of all, you have to be like you have to be the best friend. Like whenever they want to talk about something or they want to do something with you, you have to at least try to make time, even if you're like very, very busy. Like you have to be the center of their role. Like my guy was saying, he doesn't have friends, so the girl,
Female friends.
sorry,
friends.
yeah,
Female friends.
I'm your friend.
Imagine.
He doesn't have female friends, so that woman has to be your best friend.
friend, yeah.
Well, I have female friends, so
No, I feel like, oh, you have female friends.
Yeah.
I understood. I feel like there's not to cut you, but I feel like, for me, I define friendship in 2 ways. You have the platonic and you have the romantic friendship. Of course, you have to build a romantic friendship or in a relationship. Your relationship should even start on a foundation of friendship. You understand what I'm saying? I can't have a friendship with a lady whom I'm not interested in. Well, that's the thing. But every relationship should start with the foundation of romantic friendship. So yeah,
I'm
true.
sorry. What? you can be in a relationship with someone you are not what?
No, I'm saying you have to start a relationship, of course, with the foundation of friendship, but romantic friendship. Because when you have this relationship, it's not they're just not your girlfriend or boyfriend. They should also be also be your friend. That's why the friend is at the end of it. Even if they're your wife or whatever, they should be your friend.
I agree.
You understand? So for me, the only person that would be my friend would be my future wife or my future girlfriend or whoever I might be with. That's the only person I consider as my girlfriend or a female friend. But otherwise, acquaintances, I know you, you know me. Keep it like that.
Okay, what if somebody hasn't told you they love you? Because people say it at different times. They'll say it when they mean it. Yeah, and what if they don't say it? Would you consider that
People
as...
also say it and they don't mean it.
Yeah, but what if they don't say it because... okay, the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if they don't say it because they don't feel it yet, would you consider them not to be emotionally invested in you? Like you already love them, but
Yeah,
they
I don't think that is grounds. Some people, it's different for different people. Some people say it way faster than others. Some guys are just way too damaged to say it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, especially guys.
Yeah. Because they want to see, am I doing this right? But he's still doing things right. But in him is still not. How shall I put it? He still
Like
doesn't want to rush into
I'm
it
saying this
in his
word,
mind.
but I don't mean it. Like I like you, but I don't love you. Yeah.
I feel like there's a point of in terms of emotional investment you get to, or sacrifice you get to. When you get to that point, then I feel like you would consider yourself in love.
You will consider yourself in love.
That you're in love. Like, for example, sometimes you know.
Without even saying it yet.
Yeah. But sometimes you're not sure. But sometimes if you look at the way you invest in them emotionally, you might get to yourself and say like, oh,
I'm doing this. This is real.
Yeah, this is real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, again, we say emotional, financial, but there's a mental investment there again. Are you thinking about this person? Do you consider them in your decision making? Do you compromise? Are you thinking about this person? Did I mention, are you thinking about this person?
Yes, you did. 16 times.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's the easiest way to know if you're in love. I
You
feel like
constantly think about
them, yeah. Like, imagine thinking about someone and getting an accident. Bro.
Yeah, that just happened recently.
We might never know who.
We might never know.
Let's keep it anonymous.
Yeah. There are hackers around here.
I have another question.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
I'm really interested in the emotional sector, maybe because I don't really understand it
Yeah.
better. There are girls and people out there who are in love with people who are very closed, let me say. Somebody, you know they love you,
But
you
they
know
emotionally,
they
yeah.
invest, but maybe to say if they had a problem, they're quiet-minded, like they would never share it with you, or it's just a little hard to get things out of their heads, but they love you and you know. Can you call such a person emotionally invested?
I feel attacked. I feel like I'm that kind of person.
Like you keep things to
I
yourself.
don't know why. Yes,
Maybe we should hear from you
No,
first.
yes,
Like,
I
why
mean-
do you feel the
I
need to
mean-
keep things to yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah. But you do love the person.
Yeah.
And you're in a
But it's just
relationship.
emotionally.
But
Alright.
there's just some things where I feel like I have to do on my own and not give you the
liberty to
feel like you're in the same entrapment as I am. And I'm an introvert. I think a lot. So sometimes I just get in my thinking space, but it doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you any less, you know. I just think a lot. Just as who I am. I can't help it.
I think I equally agree on that sense. Yeah, I equally agree. There are times where there are certain things that are really, really hard to say. I don't know if it's because of our makeup, but I think but I think maybe as time goes on and you begin to have an understanding of the person that you are with, it's really important that you begin to open up.
Then you start
Because
opening.
I know it affects ladies on the aspect to say, why are you going to be going through something that is very trying, but you can't be open about it? So it really affects them, and they begin to think, maybe I'm not really worth your whatever you're going through. Maybe I can't help
Or you
in
don't
any
trust me
sense.
enough.
You don't trust me enough. But on our end, it's something that's really, really hard. But I think it's something that we have to work on.
But I don't think it should be thought of that type of way.
Yeah.
Because a guy doesn't immediately open up, it means, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's not ready for all this. It just takes time for some people.
I feel like it's in our nature.
But they should get there, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to get.
But it's in our nature.
Slowly though.
It's in our nature for guys to actually not expose our emotions, especially. It doesn't necessarily mean to be with you. Emotions we're experiencing with other people or other things or problems we're having. Sometimes we do retreat to our minds, the man cave. We just want to be alone in a particular
The man
time.
cave.
or
That's a real
particular-
thing.
That's a real thing. It's a
That's
real
true.
thing.
That's true.
So sometimes when you often feel that less text or that energy not flowing, it's not like something has changed, we're dealing with something, and it's not like we don't want to share it with you. First of all, as guys, we think to solve things first on our own. When we don't, we move on to our boys. When we don't now, then we might feel the need to say, you know what, let me include her, you understand? But honestly, the real deal should be talk with your partner, because I've spoken to someone with that, and he's like, even we had it in the last there was a podcast when you were like, these people or these ladies we refuse to give these or share problems with might be the ones that have the solutions.
Yes.
And honestly, I think one valuable thing your partner, or I think every man should look into a woman, is in her words of affirmation. It doesn't mean she would find a solution for you. There's something she would say that would help you to find a solution for yourself. Because you can only find a solution when you are calm. Once you, if you worry too much, it's hard for the solution. So if you talk to her and she's your peace, you understand, she calms you down. You must say, you know what, yeah. Or she might even say something that actually leads you to the solution, or actually to the solution.
And another thing, one of the best ways to solve that is a guy that is that type of way, looking for a woman that is equally intellectual as he is.
That's the thing. That's I feel like that's one of the things people
Compatibility.
People fail to realize. Like, we know we like physical aspects. We like
the physical aspect is okay. It's okay. The physical aspect.
It's okay. You don't have to go too deep. Okay. Yes, sir. We see you.
No, I didn't want him to go too deep. The physical aspect is okay.
No, it's just that the other one can't take over the other, right?
Like these guys are trying to keep me 18 plus. I don't know. I want to be good. Okay, let's keep it. Thank you very much for policing me. But anyway, we look for physical features, so many things, but one thing we don't look at is the mental or intellectual. Trust me, the day you have or find a woman who mentally stimulates you, I don't say you would have found the best thing in your life.
It becomes easier.
It becomes
so
easy.
Yeah, it's so...
It's the same for us, I also.
Chill.
That's a must.
It's a must.
I feel like
someone just always says okay. That's okay.
Or what do you? What are you thinking? No, I want to know what you're thinking. If I brought a question or an issue to you, don't ask me what are you thinking and go with it. No, I want to know where you stand. What's your opinion in it? Because
just agree.
I agree or less. So yeah, someone. I'm not saying like over, smart me, but just challenge me somehow. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Think in a way that I haven't pour the light to light on, you understand? So intellectual requirements are very, very, very,
very important.
Slowly we'll try to just like he said, slowly.
But we're trying to get there. It's in our nature to just
baby steps. Because it's one aspect that I think even like pulls the lady away from a guy, because I think we misunderstand the situation. And you go like, no, you just
like, they can't confide in
me. Exactly.
They're too closed.
Yeah, because I remember after we had that show about the emotional aspect, there's a certain friend of mine who actually told me a story. He says one time he was like loitering around the yard, then he finds the father was crying. Yeah, like he was hiding behind the car, then he was crying. So the father was just like, son, things are really, really hard. Now, I learned something from there to say, maybe he should have tried to open up to the wife. Not because maybe the wife always needs to have something to say, but sometimes ears offer the greatest help.
Exactly.
Yeah, so sometimes when we talk about what Lomi has brought up, it's something that even transcends into marriage, because you can't really open up, because in the relationship aspect, you've not learned to open up even on cardinal things. Even in marriage, it happens the same way. So you just close yourself up, you cry, you walk out.
It's all on you.
Yeah, but sometimes it really, we really need to be
forming gangster in it. Forming gangster in it. But it's true.
Oh my God.
The difference between men and women,
that makes sense.
Ladies or women, the moment you've been faced with adversity or problems, you run to your girls to chat. Hey, this is what happened. For us guys, it's different. It's really opposite. We think first on our own. We might have even thought about ways, but then you go to your guys. You're like, hey bro, this is what I'm having. What's happening? And that would have been like 2 weeks.
Oh my.
And then even after your bros have given, it takes probably a week or two for me to even tell you what's up. So you will just notice the withdrawing symptoms, and you start feeling, but it's bad actually because you should.
And the withdrawing symptoms equals no more sneakers.
Yeah?
I expect to be the first person you run to.
Yeah.
Like, I just
There's that expectation.
Like if I found out you told your bros
Homie first,
instead of me.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But on their end, that becomes a problem.
Yeah, it's
They
a
want because now
They want to be the best friend.
Yes, their pattern of thought.
Yeah.
Because now their pattern of thought is you esteem your friends more than I, but I'm the one that's having the best to the friend. So why are the guys going to know before me?
I also believe that there are some guys that have like really old friends and they understand him better. So like they have a really great way of helping. I'm not saying like my girlfriend doesn't, but we have just known each other for way too long, and there are things I can say to him that might offend my girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
So I obviously have to talk to him first because I don't want to fight. I just want to hear solutions.
Okay.
And sometimes different people solve different problems.
That's
Might not be your partner, but a friend.
Yes. So your partner should be able to understand that aspect. Because if she doesn't, then it's just going to be like, but why doesn't he trust me? Trust issues begin to
But on the girl side, we girls, I don't know, maybe it's just me or on the girl side, like my boyfriend would be the person I run to first when it comes to everything. No matter how useless. Let me even talk about gossip. Boys don't gossip. Yeah. But if I saw somebody doing something fine, I would talk to him not because I want his input, but because it's him. I want him to listen. I just go, what happened? What she did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I'm the same as well. There's just
she said what at work?
Girl,
what did she say?
I just get vulnerable to that specific person, not even my friend.
Vulnerability.
Okay. For us, we find it really hard. Okay, first of all, guys don't gossip, we just talk. Guys don't gossip.
It's different from what you girls do.
Maybe we don't just call it gossip.
Yes.
Maybe gossip is just a big word. Like,
so what they do?
did you know?
Babe,
I noticed.
We keep it on a much formal. We keep it on a much formal.
Ladies are direct. They just go for it.
Like, girl, let me tell you what. In fact, the screenshots. In fact, they go to Instagram. Guys,
they would tell you, even doesn't concern you.
Exactly.
And you better listen.
True.
You see? Now it feels like a threat.
You better listen.
You better listen.
Don't
Feel like Chucky. You better listen.
True, but these are all investments, and I feel even that's an investment if you rely on someone, you trust someone to even gossip to them, your partner. That's even an investment,
An investment.
Because now you're trusting.
But that's a very dangerous investment because you might invest your friends' secrets in that person. And what if you break up or something? They'll go with your friends' secrets.
If someone tells me a secret, I can't. That's someone else's secret. If it's not my secret, I can't tell anybody else. I'm locked.
But the people that are most dangerous when you're about to tell them a secret and then they say, no, I won't tell anyone.
No, but it's true though.
No, I won't. I won't.
The moment you tell me, I forget about it. Like I don't forget about it. I just don't think about it ever again. Because it's not my story to tell.
I feel like for guys, if your girlfriend tells you something, you don't go blabbing about it.
Be within the confines.
That's even dangerous. She might kill you.
Yeah. But I feel like...
Yeah, but again, I think that's why you should pick the things you share with him, because you wouldn't want him to know your friends in a certain light. Like,
no, but do you really pick? Sometimes when you're blabbing...
we don't have breaks. We don't have breaks, but when you think about it, you're like, why did I tell you?
My friend. It becomes your best friend. That's one thing we should understand. It becomes your best friend. There's a possibility that everything that is going around you, he's going to know. Even if you don't want to say it.
That's possibility.
Yes.
That's fine.
So I can have a conversation with Viviana today, and I'll just be like, but he's my boyfriend. Babe, you don't maybe tell me today.
But you see, he's going to know me in that way that I confided in you.
somebody.
Yeah, but you need someone that won't judge your friend.
I cringe at that.
Like you
But
understand
I
that
feel-
this is
I
how your
feel
friend is.
It's really dangerous, personally,
Yeah,
for
it
me to
is.
tell somebody deep secrets who's got a boyfriend.
But you know-
because it's
We are going to do
there's a
them.
possibility.
Yeah, they will
always
tell
tell
them.
their
They will tell their
Girls
partners.
girls
Yes.
want to talk.
Yeah.
They want to talk.
For no
They
reason,
like-
sometimes.
they want to share with
They
you.
want to share.
Yeah.
And we've discussed everything about, but again, that's where trust comes in. Because once you trust someone in a relationship, you just even if your neighbor's dog had an accident, you tell
You
him.
tell
For nothing.
Something that happens in the office or in class, you tell them. you know?
And it's also very important that you know that it's the type of guy when you tell him, even if the relationship is going to end in the future, he's still going to keep it.
Still keep it
Yeah.
respect.
He's going to respect you enough,
Respect,
even when you're done.
Yeah.
She
Did
cannot
this,
say
she
anything.
said this.
This is-
I think that's childish.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I
petty.
think mature.
It's
I
very
think-
petty.
I think that's childish. It's like a building breaks down, and then now you just want to begin to search
Exactly.
for certain things. Then that's what can you do? Yeah, just move on. And
Yeah.
that was in that moment.
was
So
moment.
respect that moment. Don't take out
If
things
it's
from
in the
that
past,
moment.
let it be in the past.
Yeah,
Like, just forget about the person if you've known them. Anyways, any extra?
Time. When talk at the aspect of time.
Oh well.
Madam President, hit us!
She has the constitution.
Yeah.
She just has
She's just hitting us.
The constitution.
She just has the constitution. Give
Yeah,
it a
Let's go. Let's go.
But what do you think? The aspect of time. Because
Time.
people who love you but are extremely busy.
Bibiana said something. She said, time you can give everyone, right? But your money. I feel, honestly, time, I don't know for other people, but time is your most valuable asset.
Yeah.
Once you start giving someone your time, and that's the funny thing, because you start giving your money, you're conscious about it. Your time, you're not conscious about your time. You're like, oh, I've spent this time with this person, either talking to them or chatting with them or spending time with them. But your time is the most valuable asset. So once you find yourself investing your time in someone, I feel like you're getting to that point. So time is the most important factor. That's why there was a meme that says there's no one less interested in you. Okay, something like there's no one much more savage than a woman who's not interested in you. Should be like should be like, I don't have time, I have to go to my grandmother's funeral, or call me back, I want to close my fridge.
I know, right? Yo.
I got no time for you, bro.
So honestly, if someone is not interested in you,
Oh my
there's
God.
no time there. So time is our most valuable asset and the most valuable investment worth anything. So if you see, you can like or love someone without giving them your time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's important.
How much of it though? Is there a measurement?
I feel like it's not, it depends to your life. If your life is extra busy, and that's where the challenge is, because if your life is extra busy and you can manage to give them 30 minutes or even an hour of your time, then that's an investment. Because honestly, I'm not even going to make any excuses. I can just be in bed daydreaming with that time. Because some of us actually, there are times we are not really busy, but we just want to spend time with you.
Just want to be alone.
Yeah.
For real.
Just
That's true. I'm not even going to I don't even. There are times even with calls. There are times you don't even want to talk to someone.
Yeah.
So you just leave it ringing. You text them 10 minutes later. I'm busy. I was busy. Something like that.
But you
So-
were not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So once you get to
That
that point
happens.
where you can actually respond to someone, we spoke about it even the last one, respond to someone immediately and answer that call immediately, then you know what's up.
Then you know what's
You know
up.
what's up.
You're falling in.
You know what's up. Because honestly, when you really like someone to the point of loving them, you can't miss their calls willingly. You can't.
No, you can't.
When that phone goes off, you're like, oh, let me tell you. You wash your hands even you and then you resume whatever you're doing again. So time is one of the most assets or anything that can be invested.
Yeah, you can't say you love someone if you can't invest time. Because every second that you share with an individual is your life that you're giving them. So if you're giving me a minute of your time, it simply means you're giving me part of your life.
Of your life.
Yeah, and if someone truly loves you, they'll give you time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so time is really, really an important aspect. Of course,
And
you
it's
need to
underrated.
understand. Yeah, you need to understand their program and all that. But if it's in your scope to try to talk to them or do one or two things just to be able to check up on them, that's really, really important. But if that is not happening, I'm ever busy. No one is too. You know, the aspect of being too busy just simply means we just give. Just set priorities. Say this will come first, this will come second. So the busy aspect is just setting priorities.
You just said it simple. It's not even about priority. When it comes to interest, even the very interest, no one is ever busy.
Yeah.
It's either they're interested or they're not.
Okay,
I feel like
true.
people just lay you down easy. They don't want to offend you or be too
to
rude.
be too harsh.
So they're just like, hey, I was busy or I'm busy. Understand? Because there is a difference between people talking to you in their free time and people making time for you. There's a difference. So for someone to tell you that they're busy constantly or consecutively or consistently, just pull off.
It's a red light.
That's not even a flag. That's a comment. True.
Comment.
Take them to jail for 10 years. Take them to jail for 10 years. Yeah, time is really,
Please don't
really
start
important.
leaving.
Because you know
Just wait for it.
because you know, like even at the start of pursuing an individual, what you give to them first is not gifts, is not money.
No,
it's
time.
practically your time.
Time,
yeah. So
Texting.
time, so time is important because that's the very first thing. When I say hi to you, what I'm doing there is that I'm leaving everything around me to just
Exactly,
talk
to
to this
just-
particular individual.
And it's even time you actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Like when you're on the cold, then you start picking up the fridge, and you start picking up your fridge, legs on the couch. You lie on the couch and start doing this. You enjoy it because it's fun.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. You know. You do that and you enjoy it.
True,
it's enjoyable time.
Sometimes you're even on a call with someone and you're doing your chores.
Yeah.
So even when you're busy, you're on a call with them, you get. So
Yeah, that's true.
So at that time, you don't have time, but you share that time.
Yeah.
So time is very important.
Yeah, very-
Even if I'm on a call with some other person, I'll hang up.
I'm telling you, bro, not
Like
for
really
real.
fast
I'm like,
too. Bye.
My guy, like my buddy, Richie. Whenever we're on a call, he's like, hey, my guy, Madam has called me.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, bro.
We understand.
We understand. And
Yeah.
it'll be like 1 week, put our topic that we were discussing on hold because we were both busy. And then we resume the next weekend. And now I'm praying for Madam not to call.
By her mercy.
So yeah, you tend to prioritize that person very lot. So time is one of the most important investments too.
Yeah, because there are certain times when you're in a relationship with an individual and you know they're maybe busy with their exams and they have to
everything,
prepare. Just a message from them say, I miss you, you know I'm busy but I miss you, I'm thinking about you. That sends a whole lot because thought counts. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's very, very
Mental
important.
investment.
Yeah.
Mental investment.
Yeah.
Madam President just dish that out.
What's the fault on the constitution?
What's next?
On the constitution.
Find women who are intellectually, equipped.
True. Like the president over there.
Yes, sir. True.
Happy birthday from the RedWine VC. It's
her
your birthday.
Yes. The first investment.
Yes.
Cheers to you.
Happy birthday.
No.
6.5 hours later.
Shout out to the birthday girl.
Yes.
Love me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
For me, I think my conclusion would be it really becomes easy to invest in another individual when you understand their vision. Yeah, when you understand where they are going.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's more about where they are going. I mean, I can buy anyone bananas, yeah, and I can do all these things, but it's really about where another individual is going. That's where I invest in. So many people don't really know where you're going except certain people that you've shared with. So when you share that with me, I feel that's a place that I would love to invest. That's why I love to be around, not only talking about relationships in terms of love, but I love to be around people that are futuristic.
Exactly.
Because tomorrow, there's hope for tomorrow. So it matters what you invest. Yeah.
I'm concluding here. Very, very simple thing. Like, if you love them enough, everything is just gonna be right for you. Like, even if you don't know how to handle a situation, right, you are gonna wanna think about it so much that you wanna do it right, and you're eventually gonna do it right. Yeah, you just have to love them right. Basically.
Falls on the loving them right.
Yeah, for me, I think you should know. You should tell them what is important to you, so that what they invest is of value to you. Somebody might be investing something in you, but it's not of importance. So you don't even notice it, but yet the effort is there from them. So I think communication is very important.
Yes, man.
That's powerful.
I feel investment in whatever sector is sacrifice, and love without sacrifice is not love at all. So my sister, my brother, if she's too busy, if he's too busy, too broke to talk to you, reconsider.
Wise words.
True.
From the president.
Anyways, my conclusion, I feel like from where I stand, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't love you. That's why you should know where they are actually in this, their status or position before you enter the relationship, or even when you're in the relationship. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, you have to consider growth and development. You just can't be the same person you are in a particular given time as time goes. So make sure you communicate with this person what your needs are, and I feel like this person should also know his or her own responsibilities, how they should invest in a relationship and invest in you. So somehow, yes, it does mean they don't love you. Somehow it does, as you were saying, buy them a banana, but I feel like, yeah, they should have a vision. But here's the thing, knowing their vision, right? When you buy them a banana, know if it's because they're hungry or it's because they want to make banana bread. You understand? So if they're hungry, yeah, that's satisfaction. If they want to make banana bread, you know they want to multiply. So investment is always good. Make sure you invest in your partner and be relationshiply responsible. All right then, so thank you guys for this one. If you love the topic, make sure you comment, feel free, leave a like, subscribe. The crew is always here.
And we wish Madam President a very happy birthday.
Alright guys, so with no much ado,
no time to waste time.
See you next time. Peace. Yes sir.
Send up made a bang.